Day number 2 of our 21-day, yes, we switched it, 21-day encouragement series in good faith, where I will be encouraging you to take your leap of faith and whatever it is your heart has been calling, your mind, your spirit, Mother God has been calling you to do. Tip number 1, faith literally means having a deep knowing without the physical or even mental confirmation. So that means surrendering to a trusting and a believing of said knowing. We're not always going to know what these things mean until we actually experience it and actually go through it and actually take what we know, what society taught us, parentals taught us, etc. taught us, and receive it and figure it out on our own to make that decision. Tip number 2, when you're taking a leap of faith, again, I'm going to keep amplifying full surrender to Mother God, to the universe, to yourself and your decisions, etc. So at times, having faith and trusting in the unknown is going to challenge your beliefs. It's going to challenge your choices. Always trust and always know that the choices and the decisions that you made in that moment was what was best for you in that moment. Sometimes we can be hard on ourselves when we make certain choices and certain decisions, and maybe some time has passed or after we made the decision. Now we're like, was it the right one? Did I do the right thing? Etc., etc. Just keep moving forward. As long as you continue to move forward, remember progression over perfection, you'll be okay. Progressing forward healthily and ethically as well, safely for yourself and anybody else involved, any other persons, any other environments involved, etc. And lastly, be gentle with yourself. In the moments of going through life and experiencing your reality and whatever you're experiencing, sometimes we can get so caught up that we can forget to give ourselves grace or compassion for how far we've come or the things that we're doing. These could be things that we've never done before. These could be experiences and choices and decisions that nobody ever taught us or showed us. Like traveling throughout the country with starting with no money while also starting your own art practice, your own business, your own social media account, creating your money, circulating your own money. Navigating this whole wide world, this whole big world that has a water just drop, water libation ancestor. Bring the waters down on me. It's also sprinkling right now, so double confirmation on the water. I did a cord cutting, so I guess that is what this would be. They're like 3 minutes, my butt. Cord cutting. I've been seeing that again, like this energetic cut, this energetic cord. And for me personally, and I know for everybody, it's been karmic relationships, karmic experiences, which is to include within yourself, your choices, your decisions, and the karmic people in your life, the karmic lifestyle, ways of living, the karmic ideas and thoughts of from the past or things that just don't serve you anymore. And also for me personally, I'm also seeing my deck actually, which is in my pocket. We'll pull out a card, I guess, is what we're being led to. But I'm seeing the devil card where it says you beat the devil. Truth speaker, you beat the devil. And for me personally, it's been lust and it's been temptation. And that's not only lust, that could be with temptation with food, temptation with always thinking negatively within yourself, temptation of spending money, temptation of etc., etc. Gossiping. Truth speaker, what do we got? Go back to jam. Tech is only a tool. Mother God has ordained specific mentors, guides, people that have been supporting you, whatever that looks like. And it's time to go back to these people that have been assisting you and helping you along the way. Send in your resume for something fun. Inner child vibe. Inner child vibe. This is not a time for us to be overwhelmed and overworked and overbooked, etc. This is a time for us to really slow down, allow all the requests for support and seeds for support and guidance and help in general. It's so cold out here. It's raining, sprinkling, to come in, and with that inner child that is making sure that we're taking care of ourselves. I busted my tooth yesterday, guys, and I wasn't planning. This was supposed to be 3 minutes, but this is the series. Most likely throughout the series, just for y'all to expect, it will be up to 60 seconds to 10 minutes, bruh. And anything extended will be on YouTube. So follow my YouTube, which is linked on my stand store, which is linked on my Instagram bio only for now, guys. So tap in and check that out. Click over there to also find my podcast. my community resources like the podcast. My GoFundMe is over there linked directly. My payment tip apps like PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, etc., etc. Y'all know the drill. But for this to be coming up, I busted my tooth, like quite literally this one here. And just also to share my testimony and experience as well, I battled with my dental hygiene ever since I was a child. I just always had stank breath, and it was just stanking. And I never really went to the dentist as I should have, or took care of it, like, just brushing. I never flossed teeth, etc., like that. And I'm in my 30s. It is what it is. This is where we're at right now. But yesterday, it's still in place, but I know I felt it and I heard it that it cracked, it busted out. And I was thinking earlier that this is very specific in a moment in time where I'm starting to write and I'm starting to utilize my voice, and this is my mouthpiece over here. And to share that experience in a spiritual sense of dental hygiene, bad breath, halitosis, insecurities of using the voice. There's no excuse or whatever, like, bitch, just brush your teeth. This is like a life process, life experience. 66, and a telemarketer just called. It's 13:41 on the clock in reverse. That's 1431. So self-love within the self, self-acceptance within the self, self-love within my voice, self-love within my experience, self-love within my process, personal love within my process, personal love within my experience, my reality, my expression. I'm an expression. This is an expression. My whole essence, my whole being, my whole existence is an expression. Guys, thank you for being here. I know I'm making sense, but I know to most people I wouldn't be making sense. You literally have to be like on that spirit journey, on your healing journey, and just vibrating with me frequency wise to get it. But thank you for being here for day number 2. I was like, I'm going to continue to show up. I'm going to continue to do what I need. I know God's calling me to do. Stay focused in these times. Nothing is going to stop me. Please excuse me, while also reminding myself to slow down, to take a break, to take rest, which is what my guides have been screaming at me, and I have been doing while also working. So for me personally, and for a lot of us, I'm sure it's been finding that balance with what works for you. Sometimes, the way other people are doing it, or the way it worked for you in this moment, it may not work for you right now, because we're always changing, we're always growing, we're always progressing forward. Please, please, please engage with the encouragement series. This is for the both of us, not only for you to receive encouragement to take your leap, but to also encourage me to continue taking my leaps of faith, to continue teaching, to continue sharing, to continue healing, because I always knew that this is what I've always loved to do. And I never put a title like teaching, healing, progressing, blah blah blah, but now we have it. We're here now. We're actually learning about our specific healing gifts. We're learning about what healing is, and that means we're learning about podcasting, entrepreneur, etc. ship. So always, I'm going to be linking my in good faith travel journey GoFundMe. If you appreciate the series, it's available, accessible for the community, free of charge. But if you appreciate, if you resonate with anything I'm going on with right now, show some love to the GoFundMe, tip the GoFundMe. It's there and available for anybody to sponsor my basic essentials on the journey, like safe shelter, transportation, food, water, and inner child play. I've been feeling and hearing my sound and my voice like super amplifying right now, bro, in some type of... So I just, with everything going on with like the series and shifting my platforms and my health stuff, and just being super authentic and honest with myself and with you guys and with where the planet and the collective is, I just feel such a calmness, such a deep trust. And I just want to pause. I'm so freaking proud of myself on this series, in good faith, etc. I'm reminding myself this is not just a lesson that you could teach people or a way to mentor. This is your real life. So so proud of myself. I'm gonna slow down because I'm like, oh my god, I sometimes feel like my tongue or like my cheek pushing on my tooth. I have a dental appointment on Monday, and we're gonna get this all squared away. It's just time. If you are finally adulting and doing big kid things or big adult things, etc., that you've been lazy with or depended on your parents or other people to help you out with, I believe in you. I'm so proud of you. Keep going. It's safe. It's gonna be fun. This is what we've always wanted. I love